This is the last one. After this, it's us. We got next. Those of us that's keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, those of us that believe in the Most High power, those of us that have researched American and world history and know this word to be true, because the prophecies align with history, yeah, we got next. By Hashem Messiah Yahsharhla.
That's right.
We got next.
We got next. Let's go. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee.
Bro, do you know who you are according to Scripture? I know this touching on your spirit, bro. Cause I know you can hear it. And I know it makes sense. I know it makes sense. I know this word is... Man, finish that. Go on what you got.
Unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Start that over again. I want you to hear this. People, hear this word. This might be your last chance at salvation. You might hear this and go to wherever it is you're going, and that same ambulance that's passing us right now going to Church's Chicken will be the one that scoop you up, take you to the hospital, and pronounce you dead on arrival.
That's right.
You don't know. David said, I made haste when I heard these laws.
That's
I didn't
right.
hesitate. What am I hesitating for? Why would I hesitate to be known as the Most High's chosen people? Why would I hesitate to be known as the Most High's favorite out of all the people on the earth? That makes no sense to me.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Unto a nation that us or our fathers have not known. The English language was not in existence prior to the 1500s. Prior to the 1500s, there was no such thing as English language. Prior to the 1500s, there was no place known on the earth as an America, north or south. There was no place on earth known as Mexico. There was no place on earth known as Africa. That landmass was not called Africa. That landmass was called the land of Ham.
That's right.
Mitzrayim was Egypt.
And there shall thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
And there shall we serve other gods, wood like the cross, and stone, the cobblestone of Islam.
That's right.
The two major religions on earth today. Come on.
Zechariah 7:14. The book of Zechariah, chapter 7, verse 14, says, but I have scattered them to a whirlwind among all the nations.
So we have been scattered like a whirlwind amongst all the nations. Because black man, black woman, we originate from the East. The East is our home. The East is our homeland. Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
That's right. 426. Galatians. 426. 426. 426. 426.
Says whom they knew not, that the land was desolated after them, that no man pass it through, nor return, for they laid the pleasant land of desolation.
So, once we were held captive and broken all the way down, we were considered desolate, meaning everything about us, our culture, our name, was taken away from us. Does anybody find that strange? Why would you enslave a people and then beat their name out of them? What is the purpose of that? Why can't you just call Ubuntu if that's his name?
That's right.
Why you can't call him if that's his name? What's the problem? Why you got to change his name? First and foremost, you got to learn the same name that you just changed it to. So why would you change his name? It's a reason for it. They beat our name out of us so that we wouldn't know who we were.
That's right.
That's right.
It all makes sense, man. It all makes sense. 1 + 1 always 2 all day.
All day. Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
The motherland is Jerusalem. The motherland is not Africa. Africa was not in existence prior to the 1500s. That land was called the land of Ham. Egypt was called Mizraim.
Ethiopia was called Cush.
Ethiopia was called Cush. Jerusalem is the most northern, eastern part of so-called Africa. That's where we come from.
That's right.
That's where we come from. That's where we left in the year 70 AD.
Come.
In 70 AD, we left Jerusalem due to Roman persecution is the reason why we left Jerusalem in 70 AD. Now from that point, we went into so-called Africa from the west side to the south side, from the east side to the south side, and eventually landed in the west side. And we landed there and established a kingdom. If you look at a map from the 1700s, you will see Kingdom of Judah. You will see there is no Africa. You will see that land was called Negro land. Negro land. The exact place where they got us from was called the Slave Coast. Google Timbuktu if you think I'm lying.
Read.
Go ahead.
Babylon 7.
From Babylon to Timbuktu, our people refuse to read books. Our people refuse to entertain anything that is not entertaining. Meaning if it ain't a song and dance, we ain't studying. But if it's something to uplift our mental, we put that to the side.
That's right.
Right? But we can't wait to hear the next mixtape. Next mixtape drop, we got to have it. If it came with a CD cover, we gonna read the CD cover and all that. Something that's totally useless.
This is the book From Babylon to Timbuktu, page 84, second paragraph. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Fleeing Roman persecution and slavery.
That's right.
The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves.
Black Jewish slaves. Right now. Right now. Babylon and Timbuktu. That's where they got us from. That's why our names were whipped out of us. That's why when we held service, a white man had to be there according to their law. That's why. That's why there is a Christianity. That's why there is a Presbyterian. That's why there is a Seventh-day Adventist. That's why there is a Baptist, a Pentecostal. It's all foolery.
That's right.
Trash, garbage. A system set up to divide us, to make sure that we do not come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
That's right.
Because each denomination teaches what the laws are done away with.
That's right.
It's a reason.
Give me This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. Where they have scattered us for payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, was departed from the Lord our God. This is the book of Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where they have scattered us for payments, for reproach and curse.
Okay, hold on. So, we are yet this day in our captivity. So, we are yet this day in our captivity. That's what the book of Baruch just said. And not only are we still in captivity, but we are subject to payments. Thus says the Most High, over 2,000 years ago.
He said, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, was departed from the Lord our God.
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture says unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee.
So, right now we have a so-called president named Mr. Trump, right? And since this guy has been in office, he has caused all kinds of havoc on the earth.
That's right.
Now, to people that sleep, they are wondering why. How could this be so? We don't understand that the higher ups control everything. The president is only a puppet. That is all. He is the lead singer of the group. He is not the manager. He is just the face.
That's right.
Right? So the Most High is letting us know why everything is going how it's going.
That's right.
And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
So, Trump is in office to make all of this chaos go forward so that his name, the Most High's name, can be exalted as it is right now. How so? Because we are prophesying that the Most High is going to destroy Babylon. He will burn it with fire.
That's right.
The Most High is going to burn Babylon with fire. Thus says the Most High. I can almost bet if it was lawful to bet, I can almost bet that there's a so-called Edomite running that train right now.
That's right.
Because that was just unnecessary. But that's just sidebar. Anyway, neither here nor there.
Verse 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will have pardoned.
So the Most High chose his people to have mercy on at the beginning of time. The Most High changes not. Do not listen to Pastor Pochak tell you any and everybody can get salvation. That is a lie, according to the scripture. Salvation is for the Jews only.
That's right.
Now that word Jew has been changed from Israel or Israelites or Hebrew Israelites to Jews in the Bible. But at the end of the day, it's all about Israelites, it's all about the Hebrews, period. Nobody else matters according to the Most High. We've gone over several scriptures throughout the day to prove that.
This is the book of Jonah, chapter 2, verse 7. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer came in unto thee, into thine holy temple. They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy.
Those that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. Meaning, those of us who ain't listening to this word or following this word or don't care nothing about this word, you forsaking your own salvation. You giving up your own freedom, bro. You giving up your part in the kingdom. Therefore, this is your kingdom. So, whatever form of poverty you have, and I know you have a form of poverty because all of us are in the same shoes. Live it up. Whatever it is that make your day go by, enjoy that, because that's all you're going to have.
Verse 9. But I will sacrifice unto thee with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay that I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. But I will sacrifice unto thee with the voice of thanksgiving.
So he says, I will sacrifice with the voice of thanksgiving. The voice of thanksgiving. Voice of thanksgiving. What is the voice of thanksgiving?
This is John chapter 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quicketh. The flesh profiteth nothing.
Christ just said, it's the spirit that brings you to life. Your flesh profiteth nothing.
The words that I speak unto you,
The words that Christ speaks unto us,
they are spirit
they are spirit
and they are life.
and they are life.
That's right.
That's the thanksgiving that we get.
That's the spirit.
That's the thanksgiving that we give. That's the thanksgiving that we sacrifice to our Father. That's the spirit. The words in this book are the spirit.
That's right.
It ain't got nothing to do with some fantasy world where you some take over you and you Shalom Allah. They ain't got nothing to do with thus says the Most High.
The evil spirit.
That has everything to do with paganism.
That's right.
Worshiping of Satan.
That's right.
Everything about church almost is satanic. The only thing of church that is not satanic is when they come directly out of scripture. Other than that, everything else is satanic. It got everything to do with I look good, I talk good, I sing good.
They coming out of it, they ain't following.
Man, you go to church but you follow nothing in the book. That's the proof of it right there.
This is Psalms chapter 75, verse 10. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off.
So the Most High said, the power of the wicked he will cut off.
But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
But the power of us will be exalted. What is the power of us? It's the Most High. The Most High power is the power of Israel. He will be exalted. The power of this wicked nation will be brought down rather soon. We're in the midst of it right now. It's happening right now. The Most High is shifting power right now. If you don't believe it, check your local news station. Go to CNN, go to Fox. Watch the news, read the paper. Bro, the Most High wants you to hear this. And then you know, that's your third time. That's your third time. Bro, you are a child of the Most High.
That's right.
The Most High is literally trying to talk to you right now, bro. He's trying to let you know what time it is.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 20. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gathered you
at that time, meaning future.